What inspired you to become active in the fight for equality and social justice?
I think for me, seeing everything that was going on back in my home country, United States, and me being over in Europe, uh, I didn't feel like I was able to be at the direct front line of everything. So I made a gesture wearing an armband, Justice for George Floyd, and I wanted to try and bring awareness, just because I felt like it was my duty, one, being American, and two, being African American as well.
Cool. What does the term equality mean to you?
For me, equality, I feel like it's equal opportunity, not being treated differently, not being discriminated against just by, the characteristics or just by the way someone is or how they live. For me, equality is having equal rights, equal everything. So, yeah.
Have you ever personally experienced any form of racism?
Yes, I have. In Germany where I lived, and I've also, my brother has experienced it as well. I've been called a shit ape and made monkey noises at, and people making monkey gestures at me. My brother, for instance, wanted to go get a haircut in Texas, and excuse my language, but it's the harsh truth. He walks into the barbershop, and the guy literally says to him, "We don't cut nigger hair here." So, unfortunately, yeah, I have.
I'm sorry that happened to you guys. Do you feel your life has been more challenging based on the color of your skin?
It's had its ups and downs. Obviously, my family, my dad was based in the military, well respected. I have a white mom, so I've had the best of both worlds. When I'm with my family, no, I don't experience it. I was fortunate enough to be raised in a good area, but when I'm more outside on my own, I've experienced it sometimes, but not as much as other people have. No.
What would you share with young boys and girls of color about the injustices we have seen in the past and now?
I mean, for me, I guess the message that I would give to them is just to try and start informing themselves on it, and just to try and start being involved in creating a change, because change just doesn't happen overnight. It happens through time. Back in the day, we fought against slavery, and we luckily got it abolished, and it took time for that to happen. So for me, I would just say inform themselves and be prepared, and just try and find any way that they can help any type of community get past this time.
How would you advise them on what they can personally do to contribute to making change?
The biggest thing for me is speaking up, and not only just speaking up, but acting upon what you're trying to preach, what you're trying to speak about. There's many people that can, post on social media and saying Blackout Tuesday, or post on social media like in racism, but what are they doing behind the scenes? What are they doing when nobody's looking to change that? And I think, nowadays it's really hard for people to go about that without feeling like they have to have the world watching them do it. A lot of it is on social media now, and I think we just have to find any way possible, whether that's in your community, whether that's just donating to different foundations and organizations that help people in need and help people that are struggling through these times, and it doesn't have to be seen by the world.